Yeah, so it is a trading platform where people buy and sell cryptocurrencies. That is its primary function. That is its primary objective. But in the course of buying and selling, what the company is doing is to add other value added services on the platform. And those services, we talked about them some time back. And one of them is enabling the platform users to be able to convert their crypto into traditional money, as we know, the shilling, the dollar, and so on. And at the same time, to be able to withdraw it to the different available payout options depending on the country. Some countries like Uganda, the mobile money and the bank and the cards. In some other countries, PayPal and other payment options. The same time, the ability to be able to buy, not only to withdraw, but also to buy. Because one of the challenges, you want to have USDT or Bitcoin. To buy it sometimes is a tug of war. You need to talk to someone who sometimes will come up with exorbitant exchange rate. So MY360 will enable you that with your mobile phone, using your M-Pesa, using your Visa card, you can buy your crypto and you receive it instantly. So they are working on so many functions. That's one of them. Another one they are working on is the ability to use your crypto in your day-to-day lives. That means, for example, utility bills. So you have $3 worth of crypto, you can use it to buy electricity or pay your water bill, and so on and so forth. So they are evolving. Like some of us who have watched them in the last 6+ months, we have seen them evolving, function after function, function after functions. Of course, as that kind of uh, integrations are happening, repairs are happening, and so on, disruptions happen. For example, today, people had a challenge of signing up just to register. They would click the registration and it would not be going through. Now, let's go to this section. Today, we are going to be a little bit fast. Sorry, I don't know why these dogs make a lot of noise. Now, this area, when I click on trade, because trade involves buying and selling, you have a section here which gives you a summary of what you are going to buy and sell. In this area, you are seeing BTC USDT, but you can decide to buy and sell a different one. For example, we can see under here, we can see gold. There is a cryptocurrency called gold, and you can see this is its price, and this is how much it has appreciated, and this is the highest it went, the lowest, and this is the volume of goats, and this is the equivalent in dollars. Very, very interesting. As you can see, it is been appreciating for some time. So the people who bought gold, for example, around 15th January 2025, which is actually today. Let's just a minute. Yeah, so you can see it is been going up. So there are different ones. So you can search a specific one you may want. Some of them may not be here because some people go to certain exchanges and see certain currencies and they come and say they are not here. Here, there are also currencies that may not be on certain exchanges. So there are quite a number of them. This is a place where people sell and buy. whether I want to buy gold, whether I want to buy, for example, this one is called bubble. You can see this is bubble, and this is the price, and this is how much. Very small, 75,000 has been bought and sold on this one. So you select whichever interests you. If you want to buy, or you are a trader, you want to trade different cryptocurrencies, there are quite a number of them. There is even some, just a minute, as we go straight to the meeting. There is this one. This one, I think, was created during the Trump time. And you can see it is called the MAGA. So you may want to buy MAGA and sell MAGA, as you can see. There is even one called the Trump, S-Trump. And you can see people are buying and selling it. Others are making money, others are losing money, depending on their knowledge of the business. If they don't know how to trade, certainly things will not be good for them. So yeah, sorry, excuse me. So this is the area that people buy and sell. And what MY360 does, it provides two interfaces based on whichever the customer may find easier to use. One of them is what we are seeing here, the classic version, simple and easy to use interface. So this is the arrangement of it. And we shall have sessions where we learn basics on trading. You see, this is where you place the amount you want to buy, and this is where you put your price. If it is limit, or if you don't want, you can use the market price and so on. So that is one interface. They have another one called advanced. And as you can see, it is full access to all trading tools. Full access to all trading tools. So it is for advanced users, advanced traders, people who know how to maximize the tools in trading. It's just because I'm not logged in, but you see, if I click advanced option, you have all these kind of things. So it's just an interface that may suit different users' preferences. Also, you can change the appearance of the screen, because sometimes the people's eyes may not be good with a white background. So you can come here and click this one. So you'll get a darker background. You see? So you see here, you can have a darker background. So it depends on what is easier to you as a user or a trader, and also that is good for your eyes, that favors. Some people, white background, they say it is a problem for them, while others, they want a darker background like you can see. So you just come here and change, it will go to white, or you click again, it will go to this version, the darker side of it, and so on and so forth. So let's go to, just a minute, let's go back to the white background. You excuse me, sometimes my internet is a bit slow. So, and personally, I prefer the classic version. So this both advanced and classic deals with spot trading. Now, there is a part called margin trading. And as you can see, there is a narration saying increase your profit with leverage, meaning you trade with leverage, borrowed money. For example, when we click there, we are seeing there is the spot one, which we were seeing before, but then there is the isolated, that is the margin. And we see you have up to 5 times, meaning for every $1, you can trade with $5. It has advantage because you can make more money because you are trading with bigger capital. But also, it has a huge disadvantage because you are trading with borrowed funds. If the market is against you, chances of getting liquidated are extremely high. Therefore, as I always emphasize, trading is not betting, is not gambling. It is a skill you must acquire. And if you don't have a skill, don't enter the theater to operate people's kidneys. You will kill them. That means you lose your money and then you start saying those things of trading are a scam. No, it is because you yourself, you lack the knowledge on what to do. And then you can see some other functions like the grid. So you'll see all sorts of things and so on. Now, the exchange, as I told you, its primary purpose, its primary function is to facilitate buyers and sellers. Excuse me. I think my co-host is sleeping or the network threw the person out. Because some people.
Your co-host is gone.
Is out? Okay. Sorry. Let me get another co-host. Let me make Coach Nicodemus a co-host. Sorry. Yeah, so that is the main service that MY360 does. It's a trading platform. They are not traders. They are not fund managers. Their work is to provide a platform to connect the buyer to a seller and charge a fee for that service. Normally, the fee they charge is around 0.1% of every filled order. If you place an order, say it is a buy or a sell, and it is matched to a corresponding seller or buyer, you are charged 0.1% of your sell or buy volume. That is how they make their money. It is that simple. They do not participate in trading. Whether the market goes up or goes down, they make money in fees. Of course, if you lose money, they make money because they have already charged the fee, but they end up losing a customer. So it is very good for them that their clients make money. Because if you started trading with 10,000 and your capital grows to 100,000, it means you'll be trading with bigger volume, and 0.1% of bigger volume means bigger revenue for them. So we are not here for today to talk about trading. We are here to talk about the staking part, where we can earn an income without involving ourselves in trading. Starting from Monday, last week, we came up with a timetable, but we did not adhere it because some people still wanted some knowledge. But starting from Monday, we shall follow that timetable. Some days we are going to talk about the back office because some people don't know what to do even when they have an account. And according to the timetable, some days we shall focus on the aspects of trading. We have some people here who know how to trade, and some of us who have some basic knowledge on trading. So we shall share the little we know. So for today, let's go to staking. Now, staking allows us to lock our funds and be paid an interest on the funds we have locked. Why? Because those funds, they provide liquidity to the platform, to the company. This liquidity goes into completing orders, where we show in the order books very fast. And as we saw, the company makes money when orders are filled. So the more liquidity they have, the more money they can make. And out of what they make, they will compensate us with a staking reward based on the period we have staked. For example, you can choose as low as 5 days to as high as 360 days. You know, when we are starting this presentation, with the few years I have come to know that normally what we are is based on our habits. Some people will say, are you an Illuminati? Why do you have what we don't have? Normally check your habits. Those who drink a lot, you'll find it is a habit. Those who make money, some people, their habit is making too much money. And that's why you can find someone say, does this person not get tired of getting rich? You know, someone is having a company as huge as Microsoft, but at the same time is into pharmaceuticals, at the same time is into all sorts of things. For example, Bill Gates, do you know at one time he had the project of making water from feces? How many of you saw that project? Making water from feces. In fact, he even drank the water made from feces live on TV. Wants to make money from every possible source. It is his habit. Some people, their habit is that before they sleep, they must drink some alcohol. So I want us to have a habit of making money. Some people, their habit is that they cannot settle. There are people, when the day they get $100 until it is finished, their butt cannot settle in one place. It is a habit. Others, they are financial, how can I call them? Sort of nomadic pastoralists. They cannot settle in any business. Today, they come with heavy excitement. They are in MY360. In the evening, that excitement has gone. They are into John Jones Limited. And by morning, they are into Mary and Andrew International. They are nomadic pastoralists in businesses. That is their habit. And to chase it away, I think divine intervention is involved. So we have to build a habit of making money. We need to love money. People want money, but they don't love money. They want it so they can use it. When you love money, you treasure it. You suffer for it. This is different from the scripture of the Bible. The love of money is the root of all evil. No. When you love money, kindly mute people,
Then
please.
I said it's an
Hello, excuse me. Kindly, who? No. So this is my humble request. Let us have a habit of making money. Me personally, as a human being, I am very annoyed because when you see what other countries and other continents are doing, and us, we are still dying of hunger, it is very absurd. So we have to be extremely annoyed and develop this habit. Now, staking, you lock the money. And when you lock this money, it's not available to you. You know, the only money available to you during the locking period is what you earn. But your principal capital or investment is locked and not accessible until the contract period, the staking period. So if you lock it for 360 days, that money is not available to you for 360 days, except you are staking reward or interest that you earn. Once the staking period ends, that money comes back automatically. The reason why it is not available to you, to me, to everyone who stakes, is that that money is working capital. It goes into liquidity, or some people call it float, to complete orders, so that if people buy or sell, there is liquidity always available. Now, let me quickly go to a very little file, which I find it very good. It is small, but it took me time to come up with it. Because as for my 360 and any other exchange, just 1 minute. Okay. Today my co-hosts, they are not proactive. They are not admitting people in time. So this document you are seeing shows the staking period, how long you want to lock your money, and the percent you earn on daily basis. I had to convert the year into daily, and the actual value you will get. Now, let me change this one because I was using it for another presentation. Now, let's assume you stake $10,000. And for the purpose of this presentation, we are looking at 360 days. You'll be getting 0.51% daily. This gives around $51. And by the time the Saturdays end, you'd have got around 1,530. So this is 15.3% of any money you stake. What determines how much you earn? Number one is the period. The shorter the staking period, the lesser the percent you get. And that's why we all do 360 days. So if you do 10,000, you are getting $51. That's the first way we make money. You have your money, it will work for you. As simple as that. If you do 1,000, you'll get $5.1. If you do a minimum, which is 100, you'll get around $0.51. Meaning in a month gives you around $15.3. If you do, for example, 25, like a number of people are doing, you make $127.5. This gives you $3,825 on monthly basis. And that is if you are not restaking. If you are restaking, you'll have serious money. Now, by the end of the staking period, you'll have $45,900. That is without restaking. If you are restaking, you are likely to get more than 90, even 100,000 as profit. And at the end of the staking period, your principal capital, initial investment, comes back. So you have 70,900. That is if you did 25,000. Quite a number of people are actually doing this amount. There are people who are doing 50,000 in my team. And you can see with 50, every day you are getting $255. Very, very good money. This is giving you around $7,650. That is if you are not restaking. If you are staking, it's a different story. You are making so much. At the end of the staking period, your 50,000 would have made a profit of 91,800 plus your initial capital. That is $141,800. So that's the first way. You stake your money, you earn. The second way is you work, you bring customers who stake, you introduce people. So if I introduce someone, the company compensates me for sharing their business, bringing them a customer by paying me a one-time bonus, which is 5% of the money that the person staked or invested. So like if this person did 50,000, you will have $2,500 that very day. This money comes that same day. If the person did 10,000, you will have, just 1 minute, sorry. Excuse me, 1 minute. Yeah, my co-hosts today, it is coming to weekend, so they may have taken some.
No, I've had a dim. I've had a dim, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, so it is a one-time fee, this referral. It's not that you get it every time. So you get 5% of any money that the person has staked or invested. If you are lucky, you are hardworking, or you have a powerful circle of influence. Some people have actually, there is somebody who referred someone who did around 800,000. So he ate like a king. So imagine if you got someone of 100,000, you have 5,000 immediately. Now somebody will say, this is little money, I brought 100,000. Yes, 5,000 is not little money. It is just an appreciation bonus because the 100,000 is not your money, it's somebody's money. The beauty of it, this guy is getting $510 on a daily basis. And if he's not restaking, he will get as much as 15,300. You who brought him, imagine you have only one customer who did 100,000. You are getting $51 every day. But of course, these are few customers, especially if you are beginning to promote the business. Now, let's use the 10,000 as an example. So we have seen the first one, you invest, you earn. The second one, you refer, you earn 5%. And the third one, the people you introduced or referred, as they earn their daily staking interest fee, you will be paid 10% of what they earn. In this example, this fellow gets $51, you get $5.1. Very beautiful. So if you want to make more money, this is very, very important. You may actually come in with $100, but you have the will to work. You are determined. You want to change your story. Because it is not only money that makes money. It is the determination, the will, the focus, and the ability to be willing to grind. Making money, all of us will know, is not easy. And unfortunately, getting rich is not for everyone. So some people, it is bad because even if an opportunity is there, they will have things that pull them away so that their status quo is maintained. As we end this presentation, I will tell you something that scared me, and I had to start thinking very, very hard. So if you go out and look for 100 customers who do average 10,000, this is an example. It's not a guarantee they must do 10,000. They may do 1,000, they may do 100, but this is average. First of all, this would have given you $50,000. That is the first thing. Secondly, this will give you $510 every day. This is serious money. To me, to some people, they will tell you that's not money. And I always say, you are a great man. But to me, this is very serious money. In fact, in every business, this is not a joke. It is a lot of money. So you have to know that number one, making 50,000 is not for everyone. Therefore, you must work better than the majority. Two, earning $510 is not a joking matter. Therefore, effort is needed. So you go out, you look for customers. That's why companies as big as Coca-Cola, they are still marketing, moving. They have food soldiers, they have TV adverts, they have even queen dancers on a day-to-day basis trying to market their soda and get customers. So you go out and fight. Today, I was seeing a story about Samsung. Samsung is about to collapse completely. Very unfortunate story that we shall discuss it later. So the thing is, in the war of making money and being afloat of the rest, you must do something a little more. So 100 is a good number of people, but it is achievable. You can even take it a notch higher. Maybe, maybe this takes you 6 months. Maybe it takes you a year. Maybe it takes you 2 years. And you say, I want to have a customer base of 500 people who averagely staked 10,000. That would have given you 250,000 direct referral. This is $250,000. Some people throughout their lifetime may never in total earn this money. So earning this money, you should know, is serious work. So you build your team, it takes you a year, it takes you 2 years, you hit 500 people, that would have given you 250,000. But the most interesting thing, it would have given you 2,550 on a day-to-day basis. It's a lot of money, and therefore the work must be equally not small. Now, with that said, we have seen you stake your money, you will earn a staking profit. You don't need to talk to anybody for you to earn that one. If you want to make extra more, then you bring in customers who stake and you get a direct referral. And the third one, if you want to consistently earn something, you will now bring in a significant number of customers and you'll be getting 10% of what they are earning on a daily basis. Now, with that said, let's go on how do we get started. Getting started is very simple. First, you need to get a referral link of the person who introduced you. Don't just go on my360.xyz and sign up. That's not good. Because the person who labored to tell you the business is not going to benefit. So don't be selfish. Because making the person who introduced you not earn the money does not mean that you will earn that money. So why deny him or her a chance? So get a referral link, and then that link, when you open it, it will it will take you to a place like this, but the referral code will automatically be there. And then you can follow the process. It's important at the beginning that you work with the person who introduced you to get your first account fully signed up and set up. So after you have signed up, you do the security settings. The person will help you. And after that, you do identity verification, KYC. And then after that, you do your deposits. And then you can do the staking. So the person who introduced you will help you. And if he has a challenge, him or herself may have one of the other people in the team or even me to help you. So it is that simple. Very good and simple business. It is young, it is growing, and we believe everything we do is by belief. And we hope that this business will make a very big difference in our life and provide a sustainable source of income to our lives. Excuse me. So, with that said, I want to get a few questions, and before I accept some questions, I told you that I would tell you something which scared me some years ago. And that thing is actually, I know here we have a number of pastors. You know, Africa people are extremely religious. We have so many pastors and sheikhs, so they know this Bible very well. But that thing, I read it in the Bible, and it was very disturbing. And it is about Jesus when he was going to heaven. So the story says, you know, when Jesus resurrected, he spent some time enjoying life here. And after that, he decided to depart. And before he departed, he actually made a prayer. So he prayed to his Father who is in heaven. And the prayer was that he's praying for the people, the disciples. He said, Father, I pray for these people. I know they will face a lot of tribulations, but I'm not asking you to take them away. I have kept them all intact, and no one is lost the way you gave them to me, except the one who was created for destruction. Very disturbing statement. Except the son of perdition. Now, when you analyze that, you see that this Judas Iscariot, his purpose was destruction. So some people, they may try to jump up and down, but their purpose is to always be in struggling all the time. But the beauty of it, I got to understand that you can negotiate your destiny with God. So sometimes I talk to some people and I see these people can do extremely well, but from nowhere, some little demon enter them. And then they are telling you that, you see, no, I am joining another company, they are paying 25% a day. And you say, what is the problem with this person? So with that said, let me have strictly 2 questions as usual, and then we close the meeting. Coach Nicodemus, you can have 1 or 2 words as we close the meeting.
All right. Thank you, leadership. Greetings, everybody. My name is Coach Nicodemus from Kenya, Nairobi. And what I can say is that I've been to this industry for the last 7 years now, getting to 8. And one thing I've come to learn about everything you do, it's about focus and commitment. Sometimes during the rain season, we all plant, but not everyone harvests. The same season, the same rain, the same everything. It depends on how you take care of your farm. So MY360 might be a good business, for sure it is, but not everybody is going to make money. And again, not everybody who is going to believe. Especially for the marketers, I'll encourage you and tell you that be like a preacher. We preach, the preachers preach, but they don't decide who will be born again. But you have done your part. If you are sharing this opportunity with anybody, just have the intention that don't focus on the money that you want to earn, maybe the commission, but focus on the solution this business will solve in that someone's life. Some will take it, others will not take it. But you will not feel any bad if they don't take it because you were helping them. Because you were focusing on the value of the business to their life. But when you focus on the commissions that you are going to get, sometimes when they don't see the business or they don't join, you might take it personal unknowingly. So let's focus on adding value to people by sharing the opportunity. Lastly, Steve may not know this. We have not met with Steve, but I normally call him mentors of mentors because I have people in my country who are mentoring me, who have mentored me. Little did I know that they were mentored by Steve. And guys, I can tell you, no one has ever stayed closer with Steve in business and don't make money. And we cannot be the odd one out. So there is no way we are not going to make money. Let's stay in it, let's stay focused, and let's believe in the business. Because if you don't believe in it, even when you are telling people, they'll see in your eyes that you don't believe in it. So I want to wish you well. Let's keep building. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Coach Nicodemus. So with that, let us close our today's meeting. Kindly let us build, let us work, let us understand. I want to advise you, if you are looking for a quick fix, this may not be your place. You may try somewhere else. You will notice that everyone who has made money, who is wealthy, you'll notice it took some time. No one, even these people we see, the Zuckerbergs, the Bill Gates, they are not of today. They look like as if they are of today because they are always there. But these people have been there 10 years, 5 years, 30 years in business. In Kenya, you can look at all of them. There is no one who made money in a mass, real wealth, is not there. In Uganda is the same. Even in US is not the same. This is not Super Bowl. It's not Super Bowl. It's a business. And the business, it has some things you have to do. You have to work. You have to grow it. You have to, plan for it, strategize for it, and then returns will start coming. But someone comes today, he does $100. By tomorrow, he's telling you, but this business will not pay my rent. Things don't really work like that. It's not the one that has not made you to not to pay rent. It found you with your rent problems. But if you build here 3 months, 6 months, 1 year of sweating, grinding, some people listen to motivational speakers, but they don't even do what the motivational speakers tell them. There is no way. I have some people here, I don't want to mention their names. I sat with them, there are 2 of them. So So I need to mute this person. He's trying to join, but the network is bad. And I told them no one works and does not get a reward. And these people went to the field, they are working. So they started earning $20 a day, $12 a day, $50 a day. They are growing. So this business requires work. If you know you don't have money, I always talk about this thing, and you are not ready to work, I kindly beg you, this is not your business, because there is no donation you are going to get from here. Either you have your money, which works for you, or you are ready to work and you are paid out of your toil. And this takes time. Don't have $100 and you are not working and expect to earn $100 a day. It's not going to happen. And at the end of the day, you say there is no money there. Even $1,000, I don't know some people's ambition. $1,000 is a lot of money. It will make you around $153 a month. Yes, it is good, but it is not really enough money. Life is very expensive these days. Some people, they are paying that money in electricity bill and it's not even enough. Just electricity, even water. So you have, if you have little money, you must be ready to work, like the way we are doing. As early as 4, I am already in Zooms. As 4 a.m., I'm talking to people in Botswana, talking to people in Rwanda, trying to work and get something on the table. And as we do this, some income will come. Don't get annoyed because you have talked to someone and he has discouraged you, or he does not see what you are saying. It's okay. You are not born with him. So he may not, don't expect everybody to support what you are saying. No. Some people will not see it, and it is not their fault. Also, this is not the only place you can make money. Me, I honestly tell people, there are many options. Some are doing farming, like some of us. Some are doing trading. So there are many things, but this is one way. If you focus, we make a living. Thank you very much and have a blessed good night.
Good night, and thank you very
Good
much
night.
for your commitment.
Yeah, good night to
Good
everyone.
night. Good night. Coach
night.
Nico was powerful.
Good night to you all. Good night.
Was the prototype method. Good night, people were being abducted.